Okay, so as you can see, this thing's way off. And what I'm trying to do is get it tucked back in there so I can skin the outside. Yeah, I was thinking about sheeting the whole thing in aluminum, but I'm not sure how that's going to look. I'll start with it like that and see what it's going to look like. But right now the plan is I'm going to go ahead and probably cut it right here and leave this white part exposed. I don't know. I'm just thinking it's going to look better that way. Won't be as good for, you know, making it weather tight though. If I had a whole sheet on it, it'd probably be better weather tight. I'll start with cutting the whole sheet and take it from there, see what it's going to look like. Now I'll just bring these in and trim them up. I think I'm going to leave them full length. May have a little too much aluminum here. Ooh, I tightened so many screws down too much too. I don't have the trim work that I need on the corners, so I'm going to shoot some rivets to hold some of this aluminum down. Yeah, it is.
How else are we supposed to get in that door?
Huh?
That door is too tiny to get in.
This is the standard size. This is what it is.
How do you get in?
Walk around with the stuff and get in.
There's no way. I gotta see you get in.
I got too many tools right here. There's stuff around the tools. It's not a main camper, it's just something to, if we want to go camping, we can camp in it.
I want an RV where you can like open the door and kind of be in and out of the RV like that. You're either gonna be in or
That's a travel trailer. We're going to get a travel trailer to do that.
I mean, there's no buckets. I mean, this would be if we parked it somewhere where there's a bathroom and a shower. I'm gonna go inside.
It's almost ready to go. I got to hook some electricity, put a battery to it. If we're just going to like sleep in it. Yeah, don't mind this right here. This is a, I thought it's so sticky I couldn't get it off. I have to almost rip it off, so I'll have to clean that up later. Maybe heat gun and some Gooby Gone or whatever you call it. But yeah, I got one of my big solar panels would go right on here. I could flip it up like that, kind of like an awning. Really thinking about doing that. And I have enough room. I could put 2 big ones up there. They're about 300 watts a piece. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put 5 solar panels on this thing. That'd be overkill. Okay, well, here's another sideline project here. Some of y'all have seen the Jeep that I got in trade for the 2010 F-150. It's a 94 Jeep Wrangler, 4.0 5-speed, and I swapped the 35s off for 33s. That's the first thing I've done, and I like the rims on it. Might go back to 35s, but with an all-terrain tire instead of the mud terrain that I had. I don't care for these gigantic lift shackles in the front. I think they're like 2 inch larger than normal. I may take this bumper off. And gonna take all the carpet out and bed line it. I want it to be able to rain in it and not have any effect on it. Take these little loops off the back. But other than that, 5-speed grinds a little bit. I think it needs new synchros. I mean, everything shifts fine and everything. I might get another transmission and rebuild, but I like everything about it. Don't want to paint it. Don't want it any higher. In fact, I'm gonna remove those shackles and put lower shackles on it, and just keep it well tuned. But that's what I'm using for my get around vehicle right now. It doesn't have a top on it. I did order a bikini top, and like a full length bikini top. Think about it, but I got these heavy duty Dana 60 axles sitting here on this chassis that this is the only thing I haven't sold yet. So I've got 1.5 trucks left. But this sure would be sweet underneath that YJ. Maybe one of these days. For right now, it's gonna stay the same. I like it just like it is.
Hey, thanks for watching my channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do for future updates. Remember, build it, don't buy it.